Hey, what's going on, Savannah? I read your article and I wanted to reply to your post about Ralph Lauren. Now, not too much that I care about Ralph Lauren or any designers for that matter. Usually, I'm a DC guy myself, but talking about Ralph Lauren and how they were trying to pay off customs agents and things. Now, really, what does this mean? What does that mean for them? Was the other companies just crying? Like, why do they even care that Ralph Lauren was doing this? The top competitors for Ralph Lauren are like Abercrombie and Fitch, uh, Calvin Klein, um, uh, Eagle Outfitters, those things. Now, what does that mean for the international trade? Now, how much money were they paying, and how much money would they, skate out of? How much money are we talking here? Are we talking a substantial amount? What is the dollar amount? Not only that, but what is the multiplier effect that's going to happen for every gene that you would sell that you brought out of the country or brought into the country? So if you were paying off and you were getting this money and you were paying somebody to transport it without having it checked and all these things, how much money were you saving per pair of jeans or shirts or whatever they had in the supply that they were getting by? Now, I can't imagine it would be that much. But of course, if you start multiplying it times maybe 100,000 pairs of jeans, then yeah, it might turn out to be some substantial amount. But really getting away with the international trade and trying to get by bribing officials and things like that, it sounds like somebody wasn't getting enough money. Or somebody wasn't getting any money at all. So they were like, hey, that guy over there he's not giving me any money. I mean, he's paying off he's paying off that guy. Yeah. And you know what? I'm really mad about that. That should be against the law, right? Right? Yeah. Something like that. A lot of times when I think about these guys trying to do the international trade and they come across an official and they see how much money they can trade and how much money they can get and things like this, really it doesn't bother me per se. Now, there are reasons for these laws. Genes, not something I so much care about. Sorry, just not on my list of things to care. But I'm pretty sure that somebody's pockets were being lined while the money was being taken out of the pockets from somebody else. Another hardworking person doesn't have to be an American, it has to be anybody from any country. Now, they're working hard for their money and they're getting crapped on. I don't know if I can say it. It's the internet, I can say whatever I want. They're getting crapped on, right? So that is something I do have a problem with. And so I'm kind of at a left and right balance here of something in that I don't really care about, like genes, but I also really do care about because, hey, I'm a worker just like everybody else. I have a very physically demanding job, and if I don't get paid or if my company is going under because things are not properly working the way they should by paying the bills and paying officials and things like that the way they should happen, not illegally, then it hurts my pocket. It hurts my wages. It hurts everything that we're talking about in class about wages and tariffs and things. So that's how it matters to me. And when we start talking about trade, and because I'm a logistics guy and I kind of know some ins and outs and things that happen, when you're paying off these officials and they are, looking the other way on things, not really a whole lot happens. Nothing was being smuggled into the country. These guys, particularly like Ralph Lauren, they weren't smuggling drugs or weapons of mass destruction. Thank you a lot, George Bush. So really, what was the official? His opportunity cost to look the other way was make a couple $1,000s? Not make a couple $1,000s. Will anything happen? Terrorist action? No? I'll take the money, thank you. So, to him, it probably really didn't mean much. But of course, it makes almost international news. It didn't really make it into the spotlight, but it got reported, it got caught, and of course a company like Ralph Lauren, it's going to be a huge news. Now, if it was a smaller company, much smaller, there wouldn't be any news about it. Sad part is it happens every day. Happens all the time. And because it was a large company like this, they were probably paying a large sum of cash. So, I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. Good catch on that. I really don't have anything else to say about that. But we will see you in class. Make sure you check out my other video and check out the video from Vsauce on the money supply. So I love your face, and we'll see you next time.